Okay, next we want to focus on beginners, people that are absolutely beginners. They don't have fan pages, they've not been buying penny likes, they've not been trying to monetize or get stuff going viral. What advice would you have for beginners who are just looking to get started? What would you recommend that they do?
So, some of the biggest tips that I would give beginners starting out is when they create their very first fan page, I highly recommend creating a fan page about something you're passionate about. And the reason why is this: it actually becomes really fun to find content or even curate your content yourself and post it on your fan page. It actually is fun, chatting with the fans or chatting with people, reading their comments and replies to your posts. And, of course, you don't want to always be on your fan page and, constantly checking your comments. But in the beginning, it's kind of cool. You're building a fan page. You got 1,000 fans. You're watching the comments come in. You're actually learning how to engage. And this is important because when you get to the right place in your business, you're going to want to outsource, content curation as well as engagement to someone else. And you can't really teach it to somebody if you don't know how to do it yourself. So I highly recommend beginners to first start out by creating a fan page about something they're passionate about. Another tip for beginners is, keep in mind it doesn't happen overnight to get cheap page likes. It is possible, but it doesn't happen overnight. So you're going to have to test. And that's something very important in marketing in general. Regardless if you're doing Facebook marketing or any other type of marketing, you're going to have to test and see what works the best. Another important tip that some people completely overlook is the title of your fan page. So let's say, for example, you're building a fan page about a TV show. You don't want to have, or let's say a movie, Star Wars, for example. You don't want to have a fan page that says, the ultimate fans of Star Wars. I mean, it's kind of long, the ultimate fans of Star Wars. Star Wars is at the very end. What you want to have is something very simple: Star Wars fans. So just keep it simple. That's how I say. If you really want to add extra text to it, you can write addicted to Star Wars. Or you can write something like, I love Star Wars. So you can also do that as well. But keep in mind that, using things like I love Star Wars or addicted to Star Wars can be a little edgy. So you wouldn't want to do that to something like addicted to yoga, because yoga is all about balance. So they wouldn't say you should be addicted to it. So I always recommend, if you're just starting out, just keep it very simple and say Star Wars fans. Or if you're doing a niche fan page about, let's say, UFC, you would write something like UFC fans or the UFC page. Something simple so that way people understand what it's about very easily, and it's not like they have to read a lot to get to what's the main point of the fan page. Um, and then the final tip I have to people is, it really does matter how it looks on the outside when it comes to your fan page. So take the time, choose a good cover photo, choose a good profile photo for your fan page, and make sure that it looks nice. Because when you get people to like it, they don't just like the page and move on. They actually like it and go through your pictures. So feel free to load your fan page with maybe 5 or 6 pictures. And if you're really worried about, no one liking it because there's 0 likes on it, just invite some of your friends to like it, and you'll get a couple likes that way. But just just keep in mind, when you build fan pages, it doesn't happen overnight, but it is possible, and it's one of the best ways to create traffic for your business.